Hello internet, welcome back to the channel. I'm sure like a lot of you today, you woke up and was alerted to the fact that Mastodon have released another new single. It's the 13th of July as I'm recording this, and not only that, they've announced they're going to be releasing their 9th studio album entitled Marrow Deep on August the 28th. And I was like an excited little schoolboy, and I knew the moment this news erupted, I was going to have to make a reaction video and share the experience with you. So let's get on with it and do the reaction thing. It just sounds like Mastodon immediately. Oh, I like the lo-fi drum sound. Troy's got a slightly different tone and sound to his vocal than we're normally used to. Who's doing the backing vocals? Is that Troy with Bran, or is Bran doubling up his own vocals? Because they sound lush. Oh, that exploding bass drum. Troy's vocals sound great. This is banging. I'm like literally like an excited little schoolboy. I just can't contain myself. It's an exciting new chapter for them. I don't know if you've seen the documentary they released recently, The Mastodon in the Room. It's brilliant. It is really beautiful. It's so heartfelt. And personally, I didn't realise that's what they were feeling for the last 5-10 years or so. It's a tough watch. It's a tough watch, and you can tell they're really struggling to deal with Brent's passing and to come to terms with it. They didn't have to share that part of them. They could kept it within Mastodon, and none of us fans, true fans, would have minded or held anything against them. But I really respect them probably even more now that they came out and gave their honest take on their relationship with Brent and how the band have been. It's great to have them back and just writing new music. And the last track that they released, which was Your Ghost Again, which I reacted to on this channel. Check it out if you haven't already. That excited me as well. And adding this on top, I think this is going to be a really, really strong record. One of the strongest that they've done in quite some time. I will always say that I think Crack the Sky was their peak and their pinnacle. And they've always said that that was the type of album that they wanted to create, that would be a classic, a timeless record that you could listen to in 20 years' time and still think, wow, this still stands the test of time in any era. And it has, and it will. So trying to create a record and compete with that is going to be tough. But from the track and a half that I heard from the new record, it's sounding very promising. I want to stop it there because when I reacted to Your Ghost Again, I was having a conversation with a viewer. Apologies, I've forgotten your name. And we were talking about the keys in that track, and I was saying how tasteful they were and how they still sounded like guitars. Sometimes bands, when they get a bit older and get a bit experimental, they get a bit wanky, don't they? And start introducing all kinds of shit and taking their sound away and evolving away from the sound that we all know and love. And yeah, Mastodon have introduced a lot more synths and keys as they've grown, but they don't sound wanky. Not to my ears, anyway. I think the dude, I can't remember his name, that does play keys in the band, still makes it sound like fucking Mastodon. Guitars are so crispy and crunchy. Lovely, lovely jubbly. No, I forgot that Josh Homme's in this. Shit, the bed, mate. That was sick. I definitely think that Joshua was layering his vocals there, possibly like 5 or 10 different variations and pitches and layers, if that makes sense, to create that almost like a choir of his own voice. I might be bloody wrong and Brahms joined in, but those definitely sounded like Josh's tonalities. That was awesome, wasn't it? They're so amazing. They're like one of the best metal bands of all time. They're definitely one of my favourite one of my favourite metal bands of all time. Hold a very close place to my heart. for so many different reasons. For me, Mastodon are a band that sound like no other. They're in a league of their own, and I love them to bits. Please let me know in the comment section below what you think of this new track and if you're excited about the announcement of the new album. We kind of knew that they were going to release one because Brian had been talking about it and saying they've got loads of new music and they're really excited, but they hadn't announced a specific date. So waking up today, it was pretty much like Christmas morning. Really, really happy. And I can't wait to hear what else they've got to offer. Hopefully they don't do what a lot of bands do nowadays, is they release like 5 or 6 singles from the album before it even comes out. So you've kind of heard it all and you're just like picking up like 3 or 4 tracks. I don't get it. Back in my day, when I used to buy CD albums and stuff like that in the 90s and the 2000s, a band would release like maybe 1 or 2 singles prior to releasing the full album, and then they might release a couple of more singles after that. So when you got that album on the day, on release day, it was really super exciting because you were hearing 85%, 90% of the album that you hadn't heard before. Nowadays, it's just a different time and place, isn't it? People just release singles. Do you like albums? I like albums. I'm an old school guy. If you agree with me, then hit the likey like button. If you are still watching, thank you for putting up with me. Look after yourself, and hopefully I'll see you very soon. Bye for now, people.